Hello, beautiful people. So if you are here today, you are probably looking to get monetized like many of us are. But even when you hit the eligibility criteria, you still have to apply to become a YouTube partner in order to get monetized. And I had to go through that same process on my Faceless YouTube channel and was denied. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps and the video that I used to win my appeal and become monetized on my Faceless YouTube channel. So my name is Ashley. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a licensed realtor in 2 states. One of my income streams is from my Faceless YouTube channel where I publish audiobooks. I also have a successful hair growth company that I run with my husband, and we sell clothes on the side as well. And I was able to get monetized by YouTube in only 30 days. But when I went to apply to become a YouTube partner for monetization, I was denied. It was painful. But I did what all YouTube viewers do, went to YouTube and figured out what I needed to do to appeal my video and, appeal my application. And so I watched videos, I went to Reddit. Reddit is also a good place. And I got a lot of information, and YouTube goes through and explains some of the things that you have to do to appeal your application if it is denied. So what I did was, the first thing that I did was violated YouTube's conditions. One of the conditions that they give you when you are denied is that you cannot delete any of the existing videos in your content library. I did the exact thing. I violated it and deleted some of the videos. And the reason I did that is because I was denied. I believe they told me I was denied for reuse content. And anyone who doesn't know what reuse content, I am going to put a link in the description of a YouTube employee that gives a very good description on what reuse content is and how not to be in violation of YouTube's reuse content policy. It's a great description. And I think I was in violation because my husband had a Faceless channel and we had the Faceless channel for our audiobooks, and my husband creates the shorts for our Faceless channel. And he was creating a lot of shorts for his Faceless channel, and I thought the shorts were great. So I just basically said, just repurpose your shorts and put them on this channel, not knowing that that was considered reuse. At least in my head, I think that's what got me denied. And so when I saw that I was denied into the monetization program, into the YouTube partner program, I immediately went into my content library and deleted the shorts that were, similar to my husband. So like I said, we would repurpose some of the shorts because he made the shorts in Canva. They had similar music, and I made, change some of the wording that was on it, but they were very similar because he put them together, different images, different videos and imagery. And so I think I may have violated that reuse policy. They don't tell you exactly what video or videos are in violation, so you have to use your best judgment. And reuse policy, reuse content is one of the biggest violators for why people are not able to get monetized. One of the biggest criterion that people violate for the YouTube partner program. And unfortunately, it's very hard to decipher what YouTube, because they probably have a lot of AI and algorithms that check the content, what may be in violation. So what I did was, in defiance of YouTube's guidelines, I went through, deleted the shorts, and then I created, YouTube gives you the opportunity to create a 5-minute appeal video where you show your process. So what I did was I used Loom.com, and I used the Loom.com, Loom audio and video to do basically a screen record. So I am going to actually put a link to my appeal video in the description as well. Now I can say I have never seen anyone's appeal video. When I was going through the process of looking for guidance on how to appeal my application into the YouTube program. I've never seen anyone's appeal video. So I hope I'm doing you a solid by giving you a link directly to my 5-minute video. I was denied at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I woke up, it may have been like 7 or 8 in the morning. So please disregard the look. I just wanted to get this back into YouTube so that I could be, approved for the monetization. And it worked. It was approved within a few hours. I got a notification in my app and then emails as well. So I'm going to head on over to the computer just so you can see the emails and the information that they send you if you are denied. Okay, so we are in my email and you can see that I applied to do the YouTube partnership program and was sent an email from YouTube stating your channel is not approved for YouTube monetization. I appealed, did my video, and then I received an updated email from YouTube on the same day stating your YouTube partner program appeal was successful. So I'm going to show you the email that they sent me basically stating, the reason for denial. Well, they don't even give you the reason in the email. I believe it was in the YouTube Studio app where I received the notification on the fact that it was in violation of the reuse content. Okay, and my face is froze, but we're going to keep moving. So they basically state, thank you for applying to the YouTube partner program. We reviewed your channel. Unfortunately, we found that your channel was not in line with the YouTube channel monetization policies. So we cannot approve your application at the time. And then they give you this, this is going to make you happy. Don't worry, nothing has changed for your channel. This means you just can't monetize yet. So you have two options when you are going through the appeal process. You can immediately appeal and risk being denied again, which means you would not be able to apply for another 6 months. I took my chances and applied immediately, appealed immediately, I should say, in the hopes that, one, because I just felt confident that my appeal video would show them that I was creating original content. I wasn't copying anyone's work. I was doing everything on my own in the back end to create the content. There was nothing that was coming off of someone else's channel, etc. And so the only thing that I was kind of weary about was the fact that I had deleted a couple of the shorts that YouTube explicitly stated you should not do. So I don't know, if they actually looked to see what was removed or not, but I just was like, I'm deleting these videos in the event that this is what's getting me in trouble for my approval. So, they state right here, what can you do? Go to the YouTube Earn page in Studio and read more about the specific policy issue. And they give you the information about the next steps. Again, you have the option to wait, or you can appeal immediately. And if you appeal and it's denied again at the time that I did it, you would have to wait 6 months before you could reapply. So YouTube does not make it easy. It is definitely nerve-wracking. But the one thing you want to do, as they state, just make sure you really do understand the monetization policies and just go through your content. Make sure, it's not in violation of any of their policies. And yeah, so now here is the email where I was approved. So it says, we're happy to share with you that your appeal was successful and your channel can now monetize. And so I appealed it in the morning, and I received the notification in the YouTube Studio within a few hours, because I was just, excessively checking, just obsessively, I should say, checking to see if there was any update on the appeal. And then after a few hours, I went in and everything in there was greenlit for the monetization. And so that's when I knew that my appeal was successful. So I received the notifications in the YouTube Studio app before I received the email. But basically, they just state, after thorough review of the content in your video appeal, it gave them a better understanding of how the videos are created and your channel's brand. So you can see that's a big thing. Again, they just want to know that you are creating original content, even if you are using AI, etc. you're the one that's going through the process. So I recommend that you watch my appeal video in full and just take note of the instructions, the process description that I went through. You only get 5 minutes to do your appeal video, so just take a note of how I explained my process and how I showed it. And so that's the biggest thing. I had all of my apps open at the top so that they could see, here's everything that I do. And I could just move from tab to tab to show YouTube how I created my content. So that is the quick and dirty of how to appeal if you are denied the YouTube program. All right, so you were able to see a little bit of what YouTube sends you in the emails when you are either approved or denied, or your appeal is successful and you're let back into the YouTube monetization program. So my recommendation to you is just be mindful of the content that you are creating, especially when it comes to the reuse, because you don't want to be denied. But if you are denied, the biggest thing that YouTube cares about is that you are creating original content, that you're not just taking someone else's work, putting it out there as your own. So even with the work that I did in the beginning, when I first started my audiobook channel, I did a reimagining of books that were already in the public domain and asked ChatGPT to rework it. So even with using AI, ChatGPT, it's still considered original work, because no two prompts are going to get the same response from chat. So as I always state in my videos, I read a lot about law of attraction. So when I ask chat to create a book around law of attraction, it is not going to be the exact same as someone else's book around law of attraction. My prompts are different. The direction that I give chat is different. And then my process for creating my audiobooks is different. So anything that you do, just make sure it has your original spin on it. It's your content, and whether or not you're taking someone else's work and putting a spin on it, you're still changing it in a way that is yours. You are recreating it based on, your creativity, based on your direction, your knowledge, your art, whatever it is that you're doing. It's from you. And so that's the biggest thing that YouTube wants to see, that it's original. Again, I'm going to put the link to the reuse content policy, a very good video, 4 or 5 minutes, where a YouTube employee explains the reuse content, and they also explain a little bit about the appeal process. And his discussion about the appeal process makes me think that they deny a lot of people, because the only way that you can show YouTube your process for creating work is via the 5-minute appeal video. So you just want to be on point in the event that you are denied. You already have your process down. You're going to be ready for your little 5-minute video, and you're going to be ready to get approved within a matter of hours, because that's what happened to me. And if you found any of this valuable, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because I've been getting a lot of great requests, and I'm going to be putting more content out there. Someone asked for a video on how I publish my ebooks and make money off of them. I'm going to show you that process as well. I sell my ebooks for $9. I had a request to put audiobooks out. I now sell the audiobooks separate from YouTube for $9 as well. So when you do faceless channels and publish content, there's money to be made in all types of places. So make sure you stay tuned and follow along, because if you have any questions, any comments, I'm here to help you, give you guidance. And the more I help you, the more content I'm able to put out and help others. So let's make this a win-win. Good luck.